David here, your certified remote financial planner, using technology to make financial advice available to you on your schedule and wherever you may be. So, do you ever make purchases with cash or a debit card? Stop it. By not using a credit card, you're leaving free money on the table and not taking advantage of rewards points. In today's post, I'm going to lay out a system for you that I call a lazy guide to credit card rewards. With a few simple steps, you may be able to earn hundreds of dollars in rewards points each year with very minimal effort. So let's talk about how people use credit cards. I imagine them on a continuum, and everyone falls somewhere between neglectful and crazy. Now stay with me, stay with me. Someone that is neglectful is not using credit cards for their purchases and therefore not receiving rewards points. This is neglectful behavior. There's really only one reason for this type of behavior, and otherwise it's just not acceptable. And that's if you're not following the 11 rules for using credit cards wisely. You'll see a link to that post here, so check it out. Basically, before you can take advantage of credit card rewards, you must have full control over your spending, pay off the balance in full each month, and be working within a budget. If you're staying away from credit cards until you've got these things under control, that's a good move. You have your priorities straight, and we can talk about maximizing credit card rewards points another time. So on the opposite end of this spectrum is the crazy people, which to some degree is me. These are the people that live and breathe credit card rewards and miles, and there's nothing wrong with these crazy people. The problem is being crazy takes a lot of work. It's a time commitment. As I've mentioned in previous posts, credit cards are a double-edged sword. They can be extremely powerful as a tool that leads to free flights, luxurious hotels, and many other perks. However, squeezing out the maximum benefit is extremely time-consuming because you need to meticulously track your spending, which cards you have, when you opened them, and you need to be familiar with the intricacies of each reward system. Not exactly what the average person is looking to do with their spare time. So in the middle of the continuum, that's where most people should be, and I call them the lazy people. Now let me be clear, being lazy is a good thing in this context. And what I mean is these people take advantage of the Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule. The lazy system is about capturing 80% of the potential rewards from credit cards, while only putting forth about 20% of the effort that would be required to get a full 100%. So how can you get so much reward without putting forward too much effort? Well, the first step in my lazy guide is get a good everyday card. This means a card that pays you above average. So we're talking 1.5% to 2% rewards on anything you purchase. And this card will build a solid reward point base and give you a card that you can always pull out when you don't know if there's a better card to use. So be sure to check out the post because I list a few possible everyday card recommendations. The second step is to identify some categories for bonus reward points. So you're already getting a minimum of 1.5% to 2% rewards on your purchases thanks to your everyday card. Now we're looking for areas to juice it and get 3 to 5% rewards. To do this, start by identifying your major spending categories. So outside of rent and utilities, where's most of your money go? Is it groceries, gas, travel, shopping, Amazon? Take your highest two categories and apply for credit cards that offer high rewards for that type of spending. Again, check out the post for a few recommendations. The third step is simple. Know which card to use when. If you're following the system, you'll have 3 main cards, your everyday card and 2 juicers. You need to know when it's best to use one of the cards, the juicers, that offer increased rewards for specific categories. And then the rest of the time you use your everyday card. It's as simple as saying, oh, okay, I'm in the grocery store, better use my Amex to get 5%, or whatever it may be. Again, this is minimal effort, just remembering 2 extra categories, but since they're attached to your highest spending and you'll be snagging 3 to 5% rewards on them pretty often, it's a real benefit and can add a lot of accumulation of points. The final step in my lazy guide is the best one. Use your rewards points. So this is without a doubt a personal decision on how you're going to use them. And in the post, I discussed two main ways. The first one, the responsible way. You apply them to your credit card statement or get them paid out as a check that you deposit in your checking account. And the reason this is the most responsible decision is because it's the least likely to encourage you to spend outside your budget, and it will help you with your cash flows and savings, all that good stuff. The second option is clearly the fun way. Use your rewards points to reward yourself. Use them for that trip you've been saving up for, or transfer them to Amazon and buy something nice. They're your points, and you can do whatever you wish with them. The important thing here is that you can be lazy or crazy, but don't be neglectful. It is so easy to accumulate a few $100s in rewards each year, so don't make excuses. Put in a little legwork in the beginning and you'll have no problem collecting 80% of the potential benefit with a minimal ongoing effort. So with that, be sure to check out the post for more information. Thank you for watching, and to make sure you're always up to date with the best financial advice, subscribe to this YouTube channel, my weekly blog, or schedule a free 30-minute one-on-one call with me, your certified remote financial planner, using technology to make financial advice available to you on your schedule and wherever you may be.